Alright guys, Copper Cutlass here. Cheers. It is Thursday. We're not doing a video on Sunday, we're usually doing them Thursdays. It just kind of works out that way. It's been a thing. So a couple things. I posted up on Instagram and I think on Facebook. The 350 that I was building is gone. The engine stand is empty and the transmission is gone. I got that all together. I wish I could have done some videos while I was building the transmission. Actually, I did. Long story short, I accidentally deleted them the same day I recorded them. We were trying to extract pictures from my phone and I accidentally deleted the videos. But, so either way, as I made up some space, we picked up the big block that's been sitting at work. So this is a J-headed 455, which anybody in the Oldsmobile world knows that J stands for junk. Well, these heads were done pre-forum internet days where all the info was readily out there. And there was a lot of time and money invested into these heads. And I bought the entire engine pretty much. It's not the exact combination, but this pretty much basic combination ran 1150s in a 76 Pontiac Le Mans. So makes pretty good power for you know, having junk heads, and it's got the TRW pistons in it that are pretty heavy. But either way, my goals with this engine is we're going to make a killer street motor for the Pontiac. We're going to keep the EFI. Unfortunately, the mechanical flat tapped camshaft that it's got is the same one that is in the Olds right now in my small block. But it's going to be too much for what I want to do, so I think I'm going to end up going with either a nice hydraulic roller. I'm probably going to do the hydraulic roller. Something mild that'll work really well with like a 28 to 2500 stall and a 342 gear. The goal with this beast is for my wife to race it. I'm building this, but I am not going to be driving it. She's been driving this. She's driven this more than I have all summer, and it's the way I want to keep it. So this car is going to get a little attention in the next year or so. I have to fix the frame. There's a big crack in the frame. It's been there for a while. I've known about it, but it's time to box the frame and fix the crack. And on this car, it's going to be relatively easy because this car was off the frame at one point. Everything's been painted. Everything's been replaced. The crack on the frame just happened after everything was done, and it happened actually while we were putting the body back on about a decade ago. So that's the goal with this. Hopefully, this one I'm going to try to take a more serious approach and make a more constant video as I'm taking it apart. So I'm going to get together with a friend of mine and try to dive into that. And this is going to be its own little project. This will probably be the first engine that I really make a project, because this is going to need some machining, not a lot. I'm going to measure everything out just like I did with that small block Olds I did. And then I'm going to build a Turbo 400 for this. I'm going to put a 342 gear and a posi in the back of this. And that's the game plan. So that's going to be the goal with this big block. And things will be slow moving. I got house projects, so you know, I probably am not going to touch the Olds for another couple of weeks. So things might be a little stagnant here. But do stay tuned, follow along, share, subscribe if you like. If you think something on the page is cool, share it. Follow us on Facebook at Copper's Garage. Follow us on Instagram, Copper Cutlass. Again, thank you for watching, and follow, like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to find that balance. I've been doing this for a little over a year, and I'm feeling more comfortable as what to do with videos and stuff. And I can do how-tos, but I figure I'll condense the little areas where I do my thing, because there's a ton of how-to videos out there. There's a lot of really good information out there by pros, much better than I am. But I'll give you my take on whatever I'm doing, and that's what this is all about. Sharing with you guys what I got going on pretty much, and if you guys can apply some of that, even better. Thanks for watching, guys.